All right, so Santi Torres is halfway through his first year of being an assistant coach at Real Madrid. And right now it's looking like a very intense title race. But our team is starting to ramp things up a bit. I mean, our last played game was a 7-0 win versus Juventus. Now that we push on to the rest of the season, the rest of season 1, and we're going to see if Xabi Alonso along with Santi Torres, can they make Real Madrid the best team in the world again? So of course, drop a like down below, subscribe down below if you haven't. We're so close to 290,000 subs, and I say we just get right into it. Now, before we actually start, we have two big news stories coming out to start this episode. The first one, Real Madrid are making a late push to sign Rodri from Manchester City. Xabi Alonso and Florentino Perez believe Rodri would spark a new Galacticos era at Real Madrid. And then also, Diego Simeone announces that this will be his final season at Atletico Madrid. And Atleti now begin their search for a new manager, with Santi Torres emerging as their #1 target. Okay, those are two big news stories that come out right away. So first, I guess, talk about the potential Atletico Madrid job. So currently they're on 3rd place. I mean, they're right there with us in the title race, but Simeone is leaving after this season. I think this year in Spain, Santi, has got a little bit of notoriety, making a name for himself in the coaching realm. We're not sure yet, but maybe sometime in the episode, Atletico Madrid might offer Santi their manager job. So yeah, we will wait and see about that one. But next is going to be the other news, and that's Rodri. The title race is so close. Xabi Alonso and Perez, they won a big name signing in January. And yeah, currently in the Premier League, Man City are not doing so hot. They're 6 points off first. So with that in mind, Rodri's open to a move. And also, I'm not sure if there's anything to do with like those 116 charges to Man City, but maybe. We're gonna offer 125 million to Pep, and they're gonna flat out accept that. So 125 million spent in January, but we are gonna be signing quite possibly the best CDM in the entire world. So Rodri accepts the contract. He is now a Real Madrid player. So man, yeah, Xabi Alonso is building something incredible at Real Madrid right now. And I mean, looking towards the future, if we eventually go to Atletico Madrid with Santi, we're gonna have to try to take down, dethrone this team here with Rodri now in it. That's gonna be a whole nother type of challenge. But on our quest to win another Champions League title with Real Madrid, win another La Liga, Rodri has joined Real Madrid. He's joined us. So yeah, he's gonna slot in alongside Valverde to be a new midfield partner. That is just, that is so insane. This team is nuts. But okay, with that, the transfer window is now officially shut in January. So now truly the second half of our year starts. So up next, Rodri's first game for Real Madrid as we take on Vallecano at home. I mean, if we thought this team was good before, adding Rodri now to it, it's not even funny anymore. Unfortunately, Vallecano ran away first, man. We should win this game, probably another 7-0 win. I gotta fix Rodri's number. I totally forgot to. I gotta give Rodri like maybe 6 or something. But all right, the first game with a former Ballon d'Or winner in the team. I'm not sure if Vinny's quite happy with the signing, but it is what it is. Arda Bellingham into... Gonna take a shot from Jude Bellingham, and that's already the first goal of the game versus Vallecano. It was really just that easy for us to score the first goal of the game. There was like no defensive resistance at all there. Yeah, I think we might make a quick work of Vallecano here. This should be a quick one. Okay, that's gonna be a great tackle. Rodri's first involvement. I like it. It's a Ballon d'Or winning tackle. Not really. Bellingham into Mbappe. Mbappe, good touch. He's gonna try to play it back to Bellingham. That didn't work. And for Vallecano, they're gonna play it back to Valentin. Brutos cross in, looks good. Courtois though was right there for that. It's actually not that good of a cross. Now the counter attack will ensue. Vinny into Mbappe. He's gonna get it to Arda. Arda's gonna play it along the line. Get to Mbappe. Mbappe through to Trent. I mean, they should have got it to Trent there. Okay, bro, we scored so easily the first goal. I've not been able to find the second goal just yet, but Mbappe might find it. He is on quite a run here. He's gonna cut inside over to Bellingham. Bellingham's gonna get it to Vinny. First time shot, and there it is. 2-0 to Real Madrid. Man, that was a very nice finish. First time shot from Vinny. Did you guys see how Vinny came off the field in the El Clasico, bro, when he got subbed off? Bro, that was kind of nuts to act like that. Did Xabi Alonso even react to it? I feel like I didn't even see a reaction from him. All right, though, 2-0. This one should be settled pretty soon here. I think it should. The Fruito's gonna cross it in. That is a little bit dangerous. Courtois has it, though. Not too threatening. We're still getting used to our new midfield, new CDM now. Okay, Bellingham's completely offside. Carreras is not, though. He is gonna stop. Into Bellingham. Bellingham's got Arda in a good spot, and it's gonna be 3-0. Yeah, this has been a chill first game and a little warm up. I think Rodri should do pretty well for us, stabilizing our midfield, especially defensively. Against the better teams, that should help a lot. As we gear up for maybe the Champions League knockout stage coming up next. Vinny, Mbappe, back to Paul Pogba is on for Bellingham. Vinny, back to Pogba is gonna find Arda again. Arda is gonna get the shot away, and that probably should have been our fourth. That's gonna be a long shot from Vinny. Long shot, and that's gonna be a good save by Bataya. Where is number 4? That's beautiful. Military gets to it, but it's gonna be a save. How did we not score that one? Bro, that was a beautiful corner. Arda again. This time it's gonna be Rudiger. Rudiger, Mr. Clutch from the corner, is not gonna score that one. Valverde gets it to Carreras. Can he shoot from distance? Not really, but that wasn't too bad. Rudiger is gonna get it to Pogba. Oh, I tried to keep it for a second there. Valverde, Mbappe is gonna get it to Pogba. We got runners here. Pogba gets it back to Kylian. Kylian into Pogba, the French duo combining. Vinny's gonna cut inside beautifully, and that finesse. Okay, there was a lot that we wanted that we did not get from that finesse shot. EC's gonna try to get a goal back for Vallecano, but it's not gonna happen here. This has been some Real Madrid dominance to start this episode. Now we are gonna finish this season today in the episode, so we got a lot of action coming. This is barely just the start. But okay, first game, a 3-0 solid win. I think after starting Rodri, our team is definitely ready for, the knockout stages, close to the title race. We're ready now for the big matches. Okay, so the title race intensifies as Barca drop points, we drop points a little bit, and Atletico Madrid take a lead in first. And Simeone is trying to win the league title in his last year. That's insane. It's currently only a 3-point lead though, so it's still pretty close. But I feel like it's gonna go down to the final day. This race is just that tight. But okay, next up is the knockout stage of the Champions League. We ended up finishing first on 19 points at 8 games, so a great league phase. And round of 16, first round, we have Galatasaray. I mean, a good team, but a team we definitely, should take care of. We got players like Leroy Sané, Osimhen, but Real Madrid should not be losing to Galatasaray. They should not. So first leg is going to be a 1-1 draw with Brahim scoring for us and then Yunus scoring for them. Yeah, not crazy about a draw, but at least we're not like losing. We're not a deficit. I forgot to mention too that currently Arda Güler is hurt. I think he's out for like another month or two. So it was actually kind of like a serious injury. Yeah, it's a broken foot. You could say that's kind of serious. He's able to play in 5 weeks, so he basically has a month left of recovery to go. What did I say? Minor injury? Yeah, a broken foot is pretty a little bit more than minor. But okay, second leg versus Galatasaray. I think our best setup without Arda injured is I'm going to move Bellingham to right mid and probably play Pogba at cam. Yeah, we're going to play that for this second leg. All right, though, so here it is, for Xabi Alonso, Santi Torres, rest of the coaching staff, everything, this is where the season truly starts. Round of 16, if we lose this, it pretty much sends our season spiraling downwards. It is now just must win every single game, which I do believe we'll win this. I believe it will. Now, first chance, Pogba is going to get an early shot away. Is that handball? No, that was off the guy's head, I think. He's looking for a free kick. And Rodri, how did Rodri not win that? Rodri barely jumped for that, buddy. You just let Osimhen jump right over you. Trent, that is, I thought it was solid defending. It actually is. Trent, that's good defending. Now, Rudiger, Valverde, Trent is going to slide it over. Whoa, that is not where I wanted the pass to go to there. That was meant for Paul. Oh my, they're not ready for Valverde's press, bro. He just ran at them like a psycho, and I love it. Valverde's going to look for a tap-in, maybe. Going to play it to Mbappe, and that's an absolute tap-in to start the Champions League knockout stage. Or you literally can't get more of a tap-in than that. All right, ugly, disgusting goal, but it's 1-0 in 15 minutes. Good start, boys. Let's just keep it up. Yeah, this Yunus guy's quick. He scored in the first leg. He's looking a little spry in the midfield. Now, Carrera is having trouble with Gundogan. Goes back to Sara into Pasalic, but Valverde is there again. Bro, Valverde is so good in this game. He is incredible. Now, Pogba is going to find Mbappe with so much room to run, and they're not going to catch up. Mbappe left-footed shot. That probably should have been a clean tap-in again. Corner sent in. That is going to be not great. Well, there's a long shot, though. Bellingham. Okay, whoa. That is not how I wanted that power shot to go, man. What was that? It was like leaning back from 40 yards out. They definitely have attackers that are making me a little nervous. Like Cardi, Osimhen, that's a pretty good shot there. Courtois going to save it. I mean, they got some like interesting players, but they're really not too bad. Okay, Bellingham, that pass has to get to your best friend, Trent. Come on, buddy. You're playing with your English teammate. You guys got to combine. Right, great ball to Rodri. Rodri gets it out to Vinny. Vinny through to Carreras. Now we got space to run. He is going to take this. Going to try to find Pogba. Oh, man, that pass could have been better. Sanchez gets it first, though. Already gets through. That's going to be Carreras, though. Good tracking back. All right, halftime. Currently a 1-goal lead for us. I think I'll feel a bit more confident once we get this second goal right now, because they got players like Osimhen, Icardi, players like that, Sané as well, where if they're through in on goal, we are in trouble. Pogba, good steal though. We got a chance to run here. Vinny, gonna get it to Mbappe, back to Pogba. Pogba is gonna play a good ball to Vinny. Vinny is gonna do a great headed pass to Mbappe. Oh, that's gonna go off the post. But Mbappe was offside. Oh man, that was almost a really nice goal. Oh my, Rodri, bro, he got that tackle like a psycho, like literally a psycho. Bellingham to Kylian. Kylian is gonna get it right back to Bellingham. No, Sanchez has played so well for them, the former Spurs center back. Bro, he's like keeping him in it for now, just barely. Okay, Bellingham, good steal. We need to get this second right now. Bellingham into Pogba. Pogba lays it off to Federico Valverde. Power shot. Oh my, there it is. A Valverde power shot goal. Oh, this was hit like an absolute rocket. He barely like wound up for it. It was like a quick power shot, but oh man, okay, the ball went through his foot. That's great graphics, but man, that thing was a rocket to the corner. It's about time I've scored actually a power shot with Valverde. And yeah, that one might send Galatasaray home in the Champions League. It might. 60th minute, 2-goal lead for Real Madrid. I mean, they're still pushing here. That's going to be a good chance. Oh, we got around us. Yunus! Bro, I couldn't even catch up there. Once he got around Militao, I had no chance. Okay, this is not done yet. Yunus, the goal scorer from the first leg scored. And it's currently 3-2 with 20 minutes left. Okay, that's a little concerning. I am starting Militao over Housen for the Champions League. Maybe that's the wrong choice. I don't know. Valverde into Mbappe. Mbappe's gonna try to find a pass there. Oh man, he almost did. Okay, we need to get this fourth now to really seal this, because I do not like a 1-goal lead right now, especially against a team like this. It's a little scary, a little sneaky. I don't like it now. Oh, I could have stole that, man. If I pressed better, I really could have stole that. And we are forcing him all the way back, and that's gonna be probably a clearance away. Bellingham almost got that, bro. He presses like a psycho. I love that press from these kind of players, man. I love it. Now Carreras into Vinny. Vinny, that touch is a little slow, but we got Mbappe in the middle. Vinny is gonna try to get it to someone. Oh, we can only get a corner from that. And the angle wasn't there to start. Corner swung into hopefully Rudiger. Mr. Clutch actually goes to Militao. Military header. Save. We are trying the same thing. Trent. Swing that thing in. That is going to Rodri. No, that's Militao actually. This time it's not saved. Military scores, and that should officially send Galatasaray home. All right, Galatasaray made it a little close, but in the end, I feel like the better team won, obviously. We took care of business in this first round, and they're still pushing though. Osman, chance here. He's going to get a shot away. Courtois makes a good save. Corner in by Sara. That is cleared by Bellingham. Brent is going to whack that thing forward, and that's going to be full time. All right, so the fans, you know, rejoice. First round. It's no disaster just yet. We go through. Xabi Alonso's super team is through to the Champions League quarterfinals. And because we're watching them pretty closely, we see Atletico Madrid beat Juventus on penalties. So Diego Simeone through the quarterfinals as well with Letty. And speaking of them, our next game in La Liga is versus Atletico Madrid. So currently this is second versus first. So if we beat them, we will be tied on points and maybe in first on head-to-head or goal difference. Isn't it head-to-head in Spain? I always forget which leagues are head-to-head and which leagues are goal difference. I know the Prem is goal difference, but it might be head-to-head in Spain or maybe actually goal difference. I really don't know, but I think last time we beat Atletico Madrid, I think it was like maybe 2-0 or something like that. So Santi scouts maybe his future team as we face Atletico Madrid. I mean, as of now, you know, nothing's been signed. There's been no offer presented to Santi at all yet, despite the rumors that he is the #1 choice as Simeone's replacement. I don't know, they probably want to focus on this title race first, exactly what we're doing too. We beat them, there's a good chance we go back into first place for the first time in a while, because man, it was Barca in first for a while too. Rodri's gonna get it to Pogba, who played pretty well versus Galatasaray at Cam. I like that move. Vinny is gonna get that back to Valverde. We got interesting player Mbappe. Gonna turn. Gonna look for something, has a pass over to someone. It's gonna be a corner. And when you got Trent, your team is corner FC. So corner in. Looks good. It went to actually no one. I jinxed it, bro. That was the worst corner of the year. The Tyztir jinx is so real. Oh no, Rodrigo. I see you, buddy. This man hates Santi's guts. He hates Real Madrid now. He is looking to embarrass us. In that first meeting, he was really quiet. I don't think he even had the ball much, but we shall see if that changes this time around. He actually sent in that corner. Pogba clearance away there off Rodri's corner. Gallagher gets it into Hanako. Gonna be dangerous there. He just threw Trent off the ball there. That was some muscle. Right, Rodri, Valverde into Bellingham. There's a good chance here. Bellingham. Gonna play it over the top. Rodri running forward. Diving header from our new signing. And that's gonna be a good save by All Black. Hey man, that was not bad. Or this time I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Rudiger, good header. Gonna be another save though. The header was kind of weak. All right, though, a little bit of a cagey opening. Cagey. Rodrigo's looking a little lively this matchup more than the last time. They're trying to give him the ball more. Halftime though, it's gonna be 0-0. Come on, we gotta find a goal here because like we can't miss opportunity to jump into first right now. We can't. This could be like a true like momentum setter for the title race. We cannot mess this up. Now I am thinking about bringing on the youngster Pablo Ibanez here. But, like Pogba's kind of a slow game in the midfield. Maybe we need more pace with Bellingham in the middle, then Ibanez out wide, maybe. Saying that Pogba gets it to Bellingham. Bellingham, oh, I just can't find a ball in the middle. We might need just more pace down the middle of the field. That is bad clearance. Rodri, Valverde, Bellingham to Pogba. Pogba gets a chance to shove me up. The shot, though, is not quite as good. Okay, we're gonna do that. So Bellingham back to the middle. I want to bring on Pablo Ibanez, the youngster on. The youngster's coming on to try and change things here. Dorloth, that's gonna be a good clearance away or a good cross away. It's gonna be cleared to Rodri. Rodri into Bellingham. Immediately, there's space here to work with. Vinny goes to Bellingham. Bellingham is gonna get it out wide to Mbappe. That's not a horrible pass. Some work to do though. Ibanez gets it. Ibanez over to Valverde. Gonna get it to Vinny. Vinny, finesse from distance. Oh my, Vinny, what a shot. Outside the box finesse, 68th minute. It's 1-0 to Real Madrid. That was disgusting. And I didn't expect much from this. It has to be the finesse play style because that was just disgusting. All right, man, 1-0. That is a huge goal in the title race. 20 minutes to go. Okay, wayward pass. Ibanez gets it over to Valverde. I kind of want to shoot this. Let's not though. Let's get it back to Vinny. Vinny. That pass kind of slow by Valverde. That was kind of a rare bad pass from him. Bellingham gets it off to Trent. Trent is going to get it to Ibanez. Good pass, Ibanez. Good control. Tried to get it back to Trent there, but that didn't quite work. And now we need to get back a little bit. Rodri, this is what we signed you for. We close down players that I just completely messed up. Okay, Trent is back, but it might be a cross in at some point. Goes to Barrios. Griezmann, cross in, military clearance away is nice. 7 minutes remain. We got a counterattack. Bellingham to Mbappe. Mbappe's got Ibanez. Ibanez is trying to get that, but oh man, Hanko got to it first. 4 minutes to maybe jump into first. Come on. But what are they doing here? What are they doing? What kind of clearance was that? That was some kind of miscommunication. And then Trent, the touch to keep it in. That was insane. I think that's gonna be enough to win this game. So they really get a chance, man. They didn't even push. Look, they just did it again. Maybe this is why Simeone's retiring, man. He can't take this anymore. Or not retiring, he's leaving. You know what I mean, though? That's a huge win, a huge 1-0 win versus the first place team. And yeah, man, that could be a title race momentum setter. So yes, for the time being, we currently jump into first, I think, on goal difference. But yeah, 1 point separates us between Barcelona. This is far from over. Now, thankfully, we do get a 1-0 win next game versus Mallorca. So we stay in first place. Next up is going to be the Champions League quarterfinals, and team we have, it is going to be last year's champions PSG. So yeah, talk about a tough matchup. I mean, Kvara, we got Ballon d'Or winner Dembele, Doué. Their stats look pretty good in the Champions League. You know, players are scoring. So yeah, this is a true test for this new Galacticos Real Madrid team. This super team with now Rodri. Now, is Arda Güler back yet? I believe he's not quite back yet. So we still have to play Pogba in the middle, I think. But okay, first leg versus PSG at home. It is going to be a 3-1 Real Madrid win. Valverde, Mbappe, and Bellingham. Okay, that is very surprising. Bro, currently a 2-goal lead on PSG. Maybe this is the Avengers super team. Now, before the second leg, we currently get a 3-0 win versus Girona. So we're still winning La Liga. Nice. So I want to see, currently in La Liga, we currently sit in what? We're going to be still in first with a 1-point lead on Barcelona and now a 5-point lead over Atleti. So man, that win against Atletico Madrid has sent them downward spiraling. That kind of sucks for them. So it looks like right now it's us versus Barcelona with 8 games left. All right, though, next up, second leg versus PSG. Now, I was going to say this is going to be our toughest game of the year to date, but the fact that we have a 2-goal lead, that definitely changes things a lot. That was just a very lucky sim result, man. So 2-goal lead, we are in the driver's seat here. All we got to do is close this out. We'll be in the Champions League semis. And Xabi Alonso and Santi Torres' first year at Madrid. Now, saying that, Neves through to Dembele. Oh, Courtois, he got his hand to it, but he couldn't save it. They score in the first 3 minutes? Bro, that is like worst case scenario. That's Luis Enrique's just psycho press happening. Oh man, Dembele he slipped in through, but the shot, I feel like that shot is not that powerful, man. Courtois got to save that. That is a rare mistake from Courtois, and we are currently only in a 1-goal lead now. That changes things. Okay, Mbappe, Bellingham needs to turn here. Oh, I wish Valverde kept running. Bellingham's going to get it to his best friend, Trent. Trent is going to try to fire it. Oh, it's to Mbappe. Mbappe scores against his former team. He's not going to celebrate, but that restores our 2-goal lead. Man, great assist by Trent and great bounce back after conceding that first one. Yeah, Trent fired that in. Hakimi just totally lost Mbappe. He just went right in front of him. Okay, maybe that's why we scored 3 goals in the first leg. Maybe their defense is not that good. Their attack, though, is definitely something we got to worry about. But that is why Xabi Alonso and Florentino Perez brought in Rodri. Pogba, Valverde into Bellingham. Bellingham's going to get it. No, that was actually meant for Pogba, not Mbappe. That was not the pass I wanted, Valverde. Bro, he is just so good at closing players down. It's not even funny. He's probably the best player I've used so far in this game doing that. Okay, we got a free kick in the middle of the field now. Is this shooting range? Honestly, it might be. I might give this to Trent. I mean, this is so far out. Okay, we're going to go for an outside the boot curler. It's probably not going in. We're going to try it, though, because if it does, this would be amazing. Trent, outside the boot. Oh, I put too much power. I think. Wait. Oh, that was actually not too far off. I thought I put too much power, but no, that wasn't actually too bad. Clearance away is kind of rushed there. Rudiger wins it into Valverde. Gonna get it to Paul. Pogba's gonna get it up the top to Vinny. Beautiful done. Vinny could get a shot away there. He should have. And that was a nice idea. Valverde, Mbappe, back to Pogba. I was about to shoot that, but okay, Mbappe was offside. My bad. I didn't realize. All right, this again. Pogba from distance. He's feeling it. Left-footed. Man, shoot it with your right foot. I wanted that to be a right-footed shot. That wasn't bad, though. All right, halftime, it's going to be currently 4-2 in aggregate. So far, we're doing our job. So 45 minutes remain, although saying that, 2-goal lead is not huge against a good team like this. They score 1, it's going to get a little nervous. Now, we need to get this third. That's a power shot from Valverde. They look so good, man. If we can get this 3-goal lead, it might really seal their defeat. Vinny, steal, and also keeps it in. So nice there. Gonna cross into Pogba. Pogba, okay, that was a great cross. It's gonna bounce up, though, for Ter Stegen. Pogba just tried something. I'm not sure what he tried, but that is going on ESPN's Not Top 10. I think we might do the same change the last game. Ibanez on for Pogba, then Bellingham back to the middle. Seems like kind of a nice change in the middle of a game, to switch things up. Pogba's stamina is like 56, so the man has no ability to play a full game. That is some desperate, but some really good defending, actually. Very desperate, though. Kimi gets it over to Vitinha. Defense looking solid positionally here. I like it. Doué is looking dangerous, though. Cross in. That should be dealt with. It's not, but it's back to Courtois. Not too threatening there. Right, into Pogba. Pogba's going to get it through to Mbappe. Mbappe, good touch into Jude Bellingham. Bellingham get a chance here. He's going to shoot. Oh, I probably shouldn't have shot that. Back to Valverde. Left-footed finesse saved by Ter Stegen in goal. All right, Ibanez on for Pogba. Let's move Bellingham back to the middle. Now Trent, swing this in and seal PSG's defeat. Rudiger is there for it. Oh, the header was so weak, though. Rudiger, where are your headers from like the last few episodes? The last few have been a little lacking now. Vinny into Bellingham. Vinny try to get it to Ibanez. Oh man, Ibanez is making a great run. Just couldn't really feed him in there. Military, good win. Rodri gets it over to Bellingham. Okay, we got 8 minutes left. This should be in the bag. It should be. Might be PSG's last hope here with this attack. If they don't score here, they're probably done. Doué come forward. Carreras gets it though, and that probably seals last year's champions their exit. Just couldn't deal with this Real Madrid super team. We might get one final chance here. Mbappe's gonna get it to Vinny. Vinny's gonna take control of it, has options, gonna cut inside. Oh, I tried to go for a finesse shot there. All right, though, PSG, last year's champions, knocked out. Xabi Alonso has led Real Madrid to the Champions League semis in his first year as coach, and they have a chance to do something really, really special. All right, so next match in La Liga is going to be versus Real Betis, and this is going to be a 3-2 win. Okay, that was close. And then next up is Alaves, which that is going to be another win. We're on a nice little winning streak right now. And okay, so currently we have a 6-point lead, but an extra game played over Barcelona. So in reality, we currently have a 3-point lead over Barca. Now, the interesting thing is I think we actually play Barcelona one more time in this season. Yeah, we do. So that could be a very interesting matchup there. But first, we've also made it to the Copa de España final. We're facing Real Sociedad in the final next. So on the way here, we beat Vallecano 4-2 in the semifinals. I mean, La Liga, Copa de España, Champions League. Right now, the treble is in the cards for us. Now, sadly, Mbappe's out with the red card this game, so he can't play. So that's kind of weird. I think, honestly, I'm going to play Bellingham up top and then probably play Brahim on the right. Let's do that. So no Mbappe, but our first chance to win the first of maybe 3 trophies this year. So first step to winning the treble, literally the first step. Copa de España final. Now, Federico into Pogba. I need Federico to run a little bit. He is going to run as I wanted him to. Now he's going to go for a power shot that was that deflected? I think it was. All right, corner out of that by Trent. He's going to swing it in. That looks good. Why isn't it going to anyone though? Why is it so off? Raheem, Valverde, left-footed, powerful shot, but it's going to be deflected out, unfortunately. Okay, Yazbal's got a lot of space here. Rudiger has to come over. Gonna go there. Rudiger, bro, that is just expert tracking back by him. You're basically playing with no striker this game, so we gotta win this by committee. Need all our forwards to try and contribute somehow scoring wise. There's not really like a clear target up top. And Alvarado's got a lot of space here. Cross in, looks dangerous. Military though, it's not dangerous if you got a military in the back. Now Valverde gets it to Bellingham. Bellingham needs to play a quick ball to Vinny. He does. It's gotta be Vinny's game to really take over without Mbappe. I feel like he's gotta be the one to really score for us. Brahim is gonna play to Trent. Now Trent's got a little space to work with. He's gonna get it back to Brahim. Now Brahim gets it back to Trent. This is a great chance. Trent, a cross goal, good shot, but it's going to be a point-blank save. Rodri, good win to Valverde, swinging around. Pogba lays it off to Valverde again. From distance, off that guy's head, I think. Okay, this first opening of the game has been kind of cagey once again. Trent, Valverde into Pogba. Pogba, back heel to Bellingham. Oh, what a goal by Paul Pogba and Bellingham. And that back heel by Pogba was kind of nasty. All right, there it is. First goal of the game. Yeah, that is some skill. All right, 1-0 in the 38th minute to Real Madrid. Now let's just keep this up. Pogba's got space in the middle. Goes back to Rodri. Back to Vinny. Vinny's got Brahim. Oh, that was meant for Brahim. Bellingham, man, that pass was meant for Brahim. He was in such a good spot. All right, though, halftime, it's currently still just 1-0. So, Lair, there's a problem. But he just got in so quick there. Courtois makes the save, but he just got him behind and just turn on the Jets. That's the thing. We do play high line, so if a player gets him behind like that that's quick, we are in deep trouble. That's our really serious defensive weakness. But it's also why we dominate, you know, that's why we got to play the high line. It's just a little scary if a player like that gets him behind. Now, Mendes, chance to get it. Valverde, that could have been a penalty. It's kind of a good thing I missed it. Trent, though. Trent, good tackle from him. All right, Brahim up to Pogba. Space to run now and space to work with. Brahim gets it right back to Paul. Paul is going to swing this in. Bellingham, bro, our player's gonna jump for these crosses, bro. They're not even jumping. Oh my, Bellingham steals it. Chance to really steal it. No, I could have stealed it if I just got a pass over to Pogba there. Rodri, back to Vinny. Vinny, Pogba, back to Valverde. We are shooting that one. Man, his power shots are just nuts. They remind me of our My Player career mode. Right, cross in, goes to Rodri header, and it's right at the chest of their keeper, though. Come on, 20 minutes, I just can't find this second goal. Right, Vinny, steal, Valverde, into Carreras, get it back to Valverde. Into Bellingham. Bellingham's got Pogba in a good spot. Pogba, good chance to get number 2, and it's another good save, man. All right, I'm calling it. Goal here, I'm calling it. That looks pretty good. Rodri. Oh, man, he should not be the corner target, bro. Rudiger should be. I guess I'm just not aiming at Rudiger. Alvarado's in again for a chance. Oh, is that a penalty? No, it's not, bro. I feel like I took him out as he shot that. I guess not. Bro, I could have swear I pushed him down. That is a cross in that Rudiger clears. We got 4 minutes. This right here is the final unless they score. Gomez, cross in. Oh, my. That is the best cross I've seen all year long from an opposing team. Courtois, though, makes the save. Bro, that cross was amazing. It's in. Rudiger clears it. A minute left. This is Sociedad's push. Have a chance. Oh, my, that's great dribbling. No, Courtois, you actually let that in? Bro, I think that's an own goal. I'm not even sure that's Sergio Gomez's goal. Real Sociedad in the final minute, basically, they tie it up. Oh, man, how does this go in? I mean, the shot comes in. It's great dribbling. Oh, Courtois saves it into like his leg or his elbow, and it goes in off that. Goes down, elbow into the net. I can't believe what I've seen. We're going to extra time in the Copa de España final. Okay, I'm going to move Valverde to Cam. We're going to bring off Pogba for Tchouaméni. I'm also going to do, let's do Ibanez for Brahim. And that's what we're going to go with next time. So a little change. I can't believe they tied it up like that, bro. That's insane. That goal should not have happened. Valverde Bellingham over to Ibanez. Ibanez gonna lay it off to Tchouaméni. Chance to shoot. He's gonna hit the post. Vinny back to Tchouaméni. Back heel to Ibanez. No, that back heel was, bro, he's trying to be Pogba. You're not Pogba, buddy. That back heel was so weak. Okay, they're hitting the post immediately. This has got some fishiness around it now. It's feeling fishy. And we are missing Mbappe this game. I mean, that should be obvious. What am I saying? Herrera, chance over. Now, bro, they're just playing around the back right now. They're not even attacking. They're playing for penalties, I think. Okay, Carrera still a chance to attack finally. Vinny is gonna try to fire this into someone. Bellingham into Valverde. Great move, and Valverde is going to hit the post. We've hit the post twice in the first 15 minutes of extra time. Like, bro, what is that kind of luck? And we find a goal. Valverde, good steal. Vinny, still to Ibanez. Ibanez gets it over to Vinny. Vinny is going to try to cut inside here, steep it. No, man, that's good defending. And he actually kept it too. What kind of pace is that from that guy, bro? Okay, forced clearance away. We got 7 minutes. It can be Rodri. Wins it to Vinny. Vinny, Valverde, back to Tchouaméni. Into Ibanez. Has Trent running. Trent is going to cross it over. Bellingham is there. Oh, man, that was a great idea. Valverde into Vinny. Vinny lays it off. Valverde keeps it. Carreras in a great spot. Carreras, shot attempt by him, and our left back's gonna score maybe the winner. 119th minute. That should be game, man. There should be no goals left. That should be game. Man, great shot, but that was a great play by our team to move it around there. Literally a minute left. There should be no more goals here. There shouldn't be any more. This should be the first of 3 trophies. And yes, it is. That's full time. All right, missing Mbappe. You know, we definitely had trouble scoring that game, but thankfully he's back next game. It's only a red card. We found a way to win otherwise. I mean, the goal is always Real Madrid is to win everything. So first of 3. Is there supposed to be like a backdrop? Why is there no backdrop? Shouldn't there be like the logo of the competition? I don't know. But Federico Valverde is gonna lift the first true trophy of this season, and now we go on for 2 more, man. La Liga and also the Champions League. Which next up, Champions League semis, it's Real Madrid versus Liverpool, and then Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal. So in his last year, Simeone has, I think they took down Bayern 4-2. Barcelona knocked out by Liverpool, so very, very interesting there. But okay, Liverpool up next. Obviously, they are an insane team. We faced them in the league phase, and that was I believe it was a 1-1 draw at Anfield. But yeah, they're an insane team. I mean, look at their rating, 89, 87, 86. Those are some insane team stats. So nothing is guaranteed here, nothing. First leg is going to be a 2-1 win. Okay, Valverde scores an 88th minute winner, basically. Isak scored for them. Also, Bellingham scored in the 29th minute. So, all right, man, 1 goal lead. That is a solid first leg. Now, though, we got to go close it out at Anfield. Now, though, finally, Arda Güler's back, so we're back to our regular team. You know, Bellingham at cam, Arda Güler on the right. We're back to that usual setup. Pogba back to the bench. All right, man, so it's not PSG. It's not a 2-goal lead, but 1 goal lead is healthy, man. I feel like this one's gonna be tricky, though. That game we played them earlier in the year at Anfield, that was a tough one. We shall see who reaches the Champions League final here. We need to score quick and, like, truly not let them set the tone. At Anfield, man, if they score first, this place is gonna be just bumping. That is Trent with an interception, a very important one against his boyhood club. Arda, Valverde, get it to Bellingham. Mbappe, it's so nice to have you back, brother. Now, saying that, Bellingham gets it to Arda, also going to have you back. That is going to be an interesting idea, but okay, I didn't want a header there. I wanted like a volley from Mbappe. Okay, Frimpong has got way too much space here, way too much. Gonna cut inside a little bit, gets it over to Endo, starting from kind of weird. Gakpo's there, but Trent, good defending on his former teammate. Now counter-attack can be quick here. Arda back to Trent. Okay, let's slow this down a tiny bit. Valverde back to Trent. Shot against his former team. Trent Alexander-Arnold scores first at Anfield. I can't believe what I've seen. Liverpool fans look away, including me. Oh, man. Trent scores the first goal of the matchup to give Real Madrid a 2-goal lead. Bro, he just had so much space in the middle. No one closed him down. He just put that in the corner. What a shot. Oh, man, that's a weird one. Okay, Trent, don't celebrate it now. You showed respect. Now you're going to celebrate? Bro, buddy forgot he did the show respect celebration. All right, though, 2-goal lead. That's a really good first goal to get. That is what I call a tone setter. Thing is far from over, though. Casala is going to cut inside. Oh, that's a very nice skill. Rudiger, though, not going to get by him. No, you're not. Chance to break. Frimpong, though, is pretty quick, the one, Vinny. Going to get it back to Bellingham. Bellingham's going to try to get it to Mbappe. Try to. Konate gets to it first, though. Oh, Isak diverts. Now Isak's in. Military has to get back here. It's actually Gakpo. Gakpo takes the shot, and oh man, that was a risky one. That could have easily been a penalty, man. That was so shaky. Even a penalty could be the worst thing possible. We can't let him back in the game that easy. Now Florian doing moves, Rodri tackle, and now we can get it out. Vinny, Mbappe, Bellingham, counterattack is in. Bellingham lays it off to Vinny. Vinny should score that. He's gonna score it, and that's a 3-goal lead. And just like real life, you know, Liverpool on the counterattack, just wide open, wide open, and we take advantage of that, man. Good defending leads to a good counter. I mean, 3-goal lead. We have a 1 foot in the door now to the Champions League final. Isak, Rodri. That's what we signed you for, man. What a tackle by him. It goes back to Endo, though. That tackle was insane. Carreras gets it, and we're gonna get out of that, I think, again. Vinny. Oh, Vinny, what a touch. An attempted touch. And then Frimpong plays it out. If Vinny don't get hurt, man, he had her leg in a very dangerous position. All right, corner to end the first half. That is going to be sent in. Kanate. Point blank clearance from Military, and that is the first half at Anfield. All right, we feel very much in control since Trent scored. We are very much in control of this right now. I would be shocked if we lost this now. Federico is running here. I kind of want to shoot that, but that second touch was so heavy by him. Vinny, I don't know how he just controlled that, but he did. Arda into Mbappe. Mbappe's got Trent running. Gonna play it out wide to him. He's onside, I think. Trent gets it to Arda. Gonna try to play back to Trent. Okay, that idea was there, but it just didn't work. You see the vision, though. You see the vision for that. And Liverpool are still pushing. They're not gonna give up at Anfield. That's gonna be Florian Wirtz. Carreras is there to get that. That was a little scary. Oh, Arda Güler. Oh my, what kind of lucky bounce is that? Chance to run now, which he just got caught up by Kirkes so quickly there. What was that? Maybe Arda Güler's not fully fit coming back from injury. I don't know. Mbappe to Vinny. If we score another, this is truly sealed. It might be already. Vinny gonna take a finesse from distance. Allison makes the save. We got 12 minutes left though, and time is quickly running out for Liverpool. Quickly. They've just been not good enough this game, just like real life, man. They don't seem that good. Oh my, Vinny, that touch was insane, bro. Let's send that guy flying. Now Bellingham gets it right back to him. Vinny, a chance to seal this, gonna lay it off. Oh man, I meant that to go to Bellingham, not to Mbappe. Okay, though, that's gonna be it, man. They can do anything after we scored. That basically that first goal by Trent set the tone. So the scoreline ends 4-1, and Real Madrid are in the Champions League final in Xabi Alonso's first year. So in the final, it could be Arsenal or it could be Atletico Madrid, which that would make things very awkward for Santi Torres. All right, so let's check. So Champions League final is going to be Real Madrid versus Arsenal. So Atletico Madrid lose in the semifinals 2-1 to Arsenal. Yeah, so that kind of sucks for Simeone, but all right, though. So that final is set now. There's kind of like the next game is a final for La Liga, basically. So we face Barcelona in the next El Clasico. Currently, it's only a 1-point separation between us and them, though. So if we win, we'll have a 4-point lead with 4 games left. But if they beat us, then they take control of the title race. So this year is huge. Now, there's rumors right now that Atletico Madrid are going to offer Santi Torres a contract since they're pretty much done for the year. So those rumors are they're intensifying. But okay, pretty much a La Liga title decider versus Barcelona. I mean, this year could truly be the title race. You know, this could be it done or it blown wide open. It really feels like whoever wins this takes home the title. It feels like that. Start off, Trent has the ball here on the right. We're gonna try to keep it. Okay, that's a bad spot to lose it, but Trent thankfully I guess he read Rafinha's dribble. That was kind of weird. Now Arda, Mbappe, over to Arda. There's space to work with. He is going to cut inside, get it to Mbappe. Great ball there. Mbappe gets it back to Bellingham. That was almost a good move. All right, try this again, Valverde. I kind of want to shoot this, man. Every time he has the ball, I want to shoot it with him. Let's try this instead. Mbappe tries to get by Gerard Martin, but can't. Try this instead. Arda is gonna turn there pretty nicely. He's gonna keep it. Valverde maybe could shoot from here. We're gonna try it, but it's just stopped by Pedri. Okay, Danny Olmo's through here. This is not good. Rudiger is trying to catch up. Thankfully he stopped, or we could have ran right by us. Thankfully he didn't. Saying that, oh my, Lewandowski. Okay, he was offside. I was gonna say, why is the header so weak, man? I thought he was gonna score that. It's because he was offside, I guess. Vinny, okay, Bellingham's onside. We know this man loves scoring against Barcelona. Bellingham is going to take it himself. Shot. Oh, I jinxed it by saying that. I shouldn't have said anything. Bro, that shot, that animation is so bad from that spot where they like, it's almost like they just straight kick with their leg, like straight up. It's so bad. I feel like that rarely goes in. Oh my, this is some pace from Rafinha against Trent. This is something. Rudiger played that perfectly though. Lamine into Koundé. Gonna stop. Whoa, that was an interesting idea. Okay, Militao's gonna play this over to Vinny. It is gonna work actually. Rudiger Carreras, and now a chance to counter. And Carreras is showing some pace here. Gonna fire it into Bellingham this time. Bellingham open. Oh, come on, man. The rebound. We gotta score the rebound at least. Bro, Bellingham. It's the post after missing that first chance. So much for saying he loves scoring against Barcelona. So much for that. Maybe I jinxed him for the entire game. Lewandowski is gonna run forward. That is gonna be military tackle right into Rafinha. Danny Olmo, good chance to shoot. Oh man, when he turned, I knew I was screwed. Oh, that one little turn on the ball by Olmo just created the space for the shot. All right, Barcelona strike first after we missed basically for 2 golden chances to score. 1-0 to them in the 40th minute. All right, man, Barca, they strike first. That is going to be Militao. Okay, what a clearance. It's actually kind of like a pass. Mbappe, you know what? That's going to work out for us. We get a chance from an Arda into Mbappe. Mbappe, oh man, Arda was right there. He really was. All right, halftime. Currently, the live table, Barcelona are in first right now. So yeah, we are in a bit of trouble right now. Come on. We just simply cannot lose this, man. We really can't. Brent is going to cross this to Bellingham. Bellingham, therefore it cleared. Brent header back to Arda Güler. Swing it back around. Valverde into Bellingham. Is Vinny on side? He might be. Shot by Vinny. Oh, they left him on side and it's 1-1. Miscommunication in the Barca defense and Vinny takes advantage. And that was crazy. The 2 defenders near Vinny came forward, but yeah, that right center back kept him on side. And that's actually like some terrible defending, but all right, man. 1-1, 51st minute. That is a huge goal right there, man. That's huge. Vinny's been scoring some very important goals for us today. He's arguably been more important than Mbappe. Danny Olmo, don't get it to Lamine. Lamine's wide open. Now block the pass. Nice. Get it to him now, but now we got more cover. Pedri into Danny Olmo. Gonna try to make a tackle, bro. Dani Olmo has been so good on the ball in this game. I can't get it off him. Koundé gets it through to Lamine. This is a very dangerous attack. It's been so long. Rafinha cuts inside. We're there. That is a crazy shot attempt. It's gonna go right back to Courtois though. 25 minutes. Vinny, good ball to Mbappe. Vinny's in again. He has been the main man today. He is gonna get it to Kylian. Kylian running in the box, trying to find space. Will find the space. Powerful, but Garcia makes the save. How does he save that? Corner by Trent. Rudiger there for it. Oh, come on, Rudiger, bro. I'm due for a Rudiger corner goal, or so due. That'd have been a perfect time for it. 20 minutes to go. A draw. I'll be happy with, man. I'll be happy with. I will take it. Be happy with it. Okay, hold up, Valverde. Steal. That's pretty good. Valverde is going to play it through to Arda. Arda, someone's in the middle open. Oh, Bellingham. Bro, please just get that on target. How is that off target? Okay, we're going to do Pogba for Arda Güler. I'm going to keep him on the right for the rest of this game. 15 minutes to go, man. That could have been a gold chance to really seal this. Or maybe seal the title race with that goal. Okay, what a steal. They just sandwiched over that was. Now Pogba. Through to Vinny. Is that a free kick? No, I thought it was a free kick, man. I thought it went off his hand. Pereira. Oh my, this ball is going everywhere. Balls to Bellingham. Valverde, Vinny, Bellingham again. Just keep it going, keep it going. Patience, find a good shot. Vinny, Valverde, into Mbappe. Another chance for Mbappe, and he's not going to miss that one. 82nd minute, 2-1 to Real Madrid. What a turnaround in the second half to maybe win us the title, man. Great finish. They just couldn't close him down in time. Come on, man. 2-1, 8 minutes left. That's it. We're in a great spot, man. It's either draw or win. We're in a great spot. Pedri, trying to find an angle to attack from. He's going to find it there with Lewandowski. Now this is a little bit concerning. You're thinking about Pedri. They're taking this very patiently. Frankie de Jong versus Valverde is in turn there. We're right there though. Rodri, that is what we signed you for, buddy. I think that's going to seal this win. Man, this is the biggest win of the league season. Vinny gets it back to Bellingham. Bellingham, bro, I truly jinxed him by saying that earlier. I jinxed him so bad. But okay, in the most important El Clasico of season 1, we get the job done. 2-1 versus Barcelona. And we take clear control of this title race. All right, so 4 games left. Now we play in Bilbao twice. Why do we play in Bilbao twice in the final 2 weeks? Isn't that kind of weird? All right, the man, 4-point lead. Let's see how we do this. Come on, Oviedo up next. Our road to seal this title, first of 4, is going to be a 2-1 win. All right, 1 out of 4 done. I think I'm going to sim until we maybe drop points, and let's see if we need to jump in at all. So we get to the Sevilla game away. This could actually be a tricky one. Now, if Barca drop points, we're in a good spot. They don't. So still a 4-point lead with 3 games left. We can afford to either draw or drop points. Really could. You know, not that we want to. Versus Sevilla, this is going to be a 2-0 win. Okay, we're still winning, man. We are on an insane winning streak. Ever since we assembled the Avengers super team with Rodri, man, we have barely lost any games. So 2 games left. Did Barca drop points? They dropped points. 2 games left. It's currently a 7-point lead. They're done. There's no way for them to catch us. That is going to be the La Liga season, La Liga champions to Real Madrid. Tony, that win versus Barca, that truly settled things. All right, so fast forward to the final match today. The game doesn't matter. We draw 1-1 with Bilbao, but now it's time to lift the La Liga trophy, man. So far this year, trophies were 2 out of 2. The treble is almost complete. All right, once again, Xabi Alonso and Florentino Perez, man, they were not messing around in building this team. They were not messing around about building the Avengers. You know, Rodri was truly the signal of that. This is a team that's going to be in contention to win every single trophy for years to come. So Copa de España and La Liga, the second major title that Valverde is going to lift this year, and we got 1 more to go for, man. 1 more. The Champions League final versus Arsenal coming up next. Okay, look at this. We got a tweet coming out. All right, I'll say it. We need Xabi Alonso at Arsenal. I know it sounds, but I genuinely think Xabi Alonso could do a good job and take us to the next level. Why are they tweeting for a Champions League final that they want Xabi Alonso as coach to replace Arteta? Or that is so funny. But all right, though, man. Final game of the season here versus Arsenal. You know, their team looks pretty familiar. No surprises there. Of course, Joker is up top. Saka, Odegaard, Rice, a very good team. Our team, though, is just unbeatable right now. These are truly the Avengers. Now, before this final, officially, Santi Torres has been offered the Atletico Madrid job. They've handed him over a contract to sign, and they've told him that they want him to be their coach. I mean, after this game, we got a big choice incoming. Either stay at Madrid or go to Atletico Madrid. We shall see. But first, Champions League final versus Arsenal. Chance for Xabi Alonso to complete the treble in his first year, bro. That would be insane in real life. All right, though, here we go, man. Arsenal. I'm pretty confident we can beat this team. I'm pretty confident. So let's see. So our team has been in insane form since, since we signed Rodri, as we should. That is just a wild signing. But okay, boys, let's have a fast start. Valverde gets the first shot. I think he will. Bro, that was kind of dipping in the air. Did not dip enough though. All right, Vinny out wide. Gets it to Bellingham. Bellingham, swing it back to Valverde. Into Arda Güler. Arda Güler's gonna stop. Do some skills there, try to find something. Okay, he just got pushed off the ball by Marquinhos. All right, that's a new signing for Arsenal, I guess. Gyökeres gets it over to Martinelli. This is dangerous. Rudiger didn't quite stop him enough there. Gonna be Militao that steps up. Okay, Martinelli was doing moves there. That was a bit scary. It's the first sign of Arsenal's true threat. Declan Rice gets into Gyökeres, back to Moreno. Shot there. Now, thankfully, okay, Trent, that was a bad clearance. Bro, they're just not letting up. This is so much pressure to start. Saka shot, Carreras block, and we finally get it out. All right, good first chance by Arsenal. Really good chance. Now, though, Bellingham into Mbappe, through to Arda Güler. Got a chance to find something. He's going to cut inside. Arda gonna look for a finesse in that left foot. It's gonna go back out to Vinny probably. Oh, Vinny was offside. He collected it, but he was offside still. Gyökeres has space again. Now, I need Rudiger to come over there. Courtois, big save in a Champions League final. This man is Mr. Champions League final. Amazing save. Header coming in. Carreras clears it away. The Arsenal look really threatening here to start. Saka looking dangerous. We're there though. Not there, not really. Brent, tackle there. Now Bellingham. I just can't get it out, bro. I can't get it out off them. I think someone was offside there. Bro, Martinelli is just pressuring me every time we steal it back. Mbappe is going to find Arda again. Arda is finding space here to start. Arda, gonna get it to Bellingham. Bellingham, one touch. He's going to try to stop. He does. Gonna find an angle. Oh, that's not the pass I wanted, man. I wanted Mbappe to come closer. That should have been so much better. All right, first 30 have been a little tense. Valverde, Mbappe, Bellingham is in. Have to score this. Come on, Jude. You got to score this. In on goal. Raya makes the save. Can't control it or can't grab it. And then Mr. Mbappe is there to clean up the mess, the absolute mess. It's 1-0 to Real Madrid. Bro, I was almost speechless. Like, I'm not even sure what happened here. We took so long to shoot it, and then we just couldn't get to it, man. Mbappe got to it first. Man, Raya was like desperately trying to claw at it, but could not do it. Real Madrid get first blood in the 40th minute. Oh, Martinelli, bro. Martinelli is so good in this game. I really don't know why. He's like Arsenal's best player in this game. I don't know how. Every time I face Arsenal, I'm like scared about Martinelli. All right, though, halftime, currently Real Madrid in the lead. Come on. We need this second to truly take control of this final, man. Brent, Arda gets it to Bellingham. We got space here. Gonna go to Mbappe. He's gonna go to Arda. Arda's gonna have a nice little header pass to Bellingham. Nice. Bellingham. Another chance outside the boot. Raya, that's a really good save. All right, come on, man. We're due for a Rudiger goal. We're due for it. Rossin, that's gonna go instead. A military header. Mbappe. Oh my, that went in. Bro, I was spamming shoot. He didn't shoot it, but it still went in. He took a touch, and then I think, oh my, that is an absolute mix-up by the Arsenal defense. Eze, and also, I think Nkapie. Oh my. This is not a good day for Raya, man. It's 2-0 to Real Madrid. That's going to be called, it's going to be called Mbappe's goal, so at least he got credit for it. Arsenal, though, just falling apart. 2-goal lead, 55th minute. All right, they got 30 minutes to really turn this around for them. So far, it's, oh my, Gyökeres. I almost just jinxed it in real time. I literally stopped talking. Bro, I was about to jinx it. Do you see how much the jinx is real in this game for me? As I'm saying that, they get that chance and Gyökeres hits the post. Okay, I'm not going to say anything just yet. I'm not going to say anything too soon, because that was just spooky. Saka over to Ben White. Has a lot of space. Thankfully, it's just Ben White, though. Cross comes in. Blocked. Rudiger. Again, just really good defending. As a crossover, Carreras. Great clearance away. Valverde. Also a great header win. Now get it out. We need to relieve some pressure. Oh, we really can't though, man. It's just cross after cross by Arsenal. Now finally a chance to really get it out. Vinny over to Bellingham. Bellingham. Vinny timed perfectly. A chance to seal this. Vinny is going to cut inside. Oh, Marquinhos really defended that perfectly, man. He totally read what I was going to do. 12 minutes remain. Gyökeres going to turn there. Get over to Saka. Saka skips around us there. That's a little bit concerning. Been a little quiet this game. Gyökeres, a military tactical tackle. And man, time is running out for Arsenal. It's running out. Vinny, another chance here. He is going to cut inside. Going to take it a bit slower. Going to try to find the finesse. Finesse by Vinny. Oh, that could have really sealed it, man. I thought he was going to score that one. All right, though, 4 minutes. They have to go so quick here. Not sure they have it in them to really make a comeback in this game now. See, I say that. Look, I say that, and they get a good chance. What is happening? Rudiger against Eze. The cross might be coming. It is coming. Rodri clearance way, very fitting our new signing. Saka gets a shot away there, hits the roofing of the net, but that is going to be full time. Xabi Alonso and Santi Torres have made Real Madrid the best team in the world again. Kylian Mbappe, 2 of the ugliest goals of the entire season in this final. But in the end, it's enough to win. I think the better team on paper won this final. And those 2 goals, though, in the final, those were just wild. All right, man, so treble complete in 1 season at Real Madrid. This team is just so much fun to use. They're so good. Rodri just made things, even that more crazy, but we got a tough choice coming up next, whether to stay or leave this team. But for the 3rd time, Valverde is going to lift another trophy. It's another Champions League trophy for Real Madrid. What a dominant season by this team, man. It was just pure dominance the whole way. So final stats, Mbappe scored 43 goals, Bellingham 28 and 21, Vinny 23 and 10, Valverde 11 and 15. I mean, the names you want scoring in this team, they absolutely did their job. With of course Mbappe being the star. So man, what a season at Real Madrid, what a season it was. Now though, Santi Torres needs to talk to Xabi Alonso. So they meet in his office for potentially, yup, the last time. Alonso says, if it was up to me, I'd have you stay, but I realized the opportunity in front of you. He says, they've offered you a contract? And Santi says, yup, offers on the table as of now to be signed. He also says, you've helped me so much this year. This wouldn't be a possibility if you hadn't given me a chance. And Xavi says, you'll be a great manager. We'll always remain friends outside of football, but next season when we're both on the touchline facing each other, we will be competitors. Yes, that is right. So Santi Torres is going to sign the Atletico Madrid offer to become their new manager. And next episode, we take control of Atletico Madrid and we try to dethrone the super team we built at Real Madrid. So if you want to see that, then drop a like. On screen is another video you might like too. And as always, hope you guys have a great day.